Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for April 29th, 2025. Job prays for his friends. From Job chapter 42, verse 9. So Eliphaz the Temanite, and Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamanite went and did what the Lord had told them. And the Lord accepted Job's prayer. After all the arguments, accusations, and heartache, we reach a moment of quiet obedience and grace. Job's friends, who had spent so much time insisting they were right, now humble themselves. They do what the Lord commands. They bring sacrifices and seek Job's prayer. And just as God said, Job prays for them, and the Lord accepts his prayer. This moment is rich with meaning. First, it shows true repentance. Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar don't argue back when God rebukes them. They don't make excuses. They act. They acknowledge their wrongs, not only before God, but also before the very man that they had wronged, Job. Second, it highlights Job's forgiveness. Job had every earthly reason to resent his friends. They had piled guilt on his suffering, spoken falsehoods about him and about God, and added to his grief. And when the time comes, Job does not hesitate. He prays for them. He acts as their intercessor, standing between them and the righteous anger of God. And this is what grace looks like in action. Job doesn't cling to bitterness. He doesn't seek revenge. He follows the heart of God by forgiving and praying for those who wounded him. In this, Job mirrors Christ himself, who would one day pray for his enemies from the cross, saying, Father, forgive them. The third part of this passage shows us something crucial about God's way of healing broken relationships. Restoration doesn't happen by pretending nothing happened. It happens through repentance, forgiveness, and intercession. God's justice is satisfied through the sacrifice, and his mercy flows through Job's prayer. And notice how the verse ends. The Lord accepted Job's prayer. It's a quiet, beautiful statement of reconciliation. God not only restores Job's relationship with his friends, God also restored Job's standing as a man whose prayers held power before him. And this challenges us. Who are the people we need to forgive? Who are the ones we need to pray for, even when it's hard? If Job, after all he endured, could pray for his friends, then we, who have received even greater grace through Christ, are surely called to do the same. Forgiveness is not about forgetting the wrong. It's about trusting God with justice and choosing to walk in mercy. And when we do, like Job, we find that God brings healing, not only to others, but also to our own hearts. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others.